Hello, everyone. This is Ben from Bybit. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Bybit. Sound check, technical check. Are we live? We all good? Okay, great. Yes, hello, everyone. So thank you for tuning in. This is a very difficult time. As all of you are aware that currently, well, about 2 hours ago, Bybit experienced a hack on our Ethereum cold wallet. So again, this is Ben, the CEO of Bybit. I'm here to give the full statement, the update. I'm intending to make this live stream go a bit longer so I can answer all of our community's questions, concerns, and any issues we can address. So first of all, I want to give everyone the overall what happened. It was about 2 hours ago, UTC plus 8 time, 9:30, around 10 o'clock, which I'm actually in Singapore right now, Singapore time, that we were doing a regular cold wallet transfer to our warm wallet. So we typically do this type of transfer every 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, depends on what is the balance that we have in our hot wallet. Whenever the hot wallet is reaching a benchmark that we believe needs to be topped up, we will deploy the cold wallet. Bybit uses Safe for our Ethereum related cold wallet as multi-sig, which means we use the Safe product. I'm not sure if you are aware, it's the safe.global. For most of us, we all know that this app it's a smart contract level cold wallet multi-sig. So we have multiple signers that signing this transaction, targeting a regular transfer from our cold wallet to the warm wallet. When we saw the transaction, it was business as usual. I can, at least speaking for my part, I was the last signer of this transaction. When this transaction came, it was a normal URL. I double checked. It was the Safe URL from the official Safe website. We always use the official website. So that was one of the safety protocols we deployed, is to check. So I checked on that. I click on the link and checked. And then I checked on the UI the destination address to make sure that it is our warm wallet, and we have a procedure to make sure that it is what we saw. So all of that checked out, and the initial transfer that we made was around, I believe, 30,000 ETH. It was not the full amount. So I saw the transaction. I'm the last signer, so I clicked on sign. And I use a ledger as a hardware device for the last signing part. Okay. So after I sign, and I also check the ledger screen, one of the issues with, at least from my experience with the Ethereum related cold wallet transfer, is that it doesn't exactly shows the destination. It shows a lot of code. So it's not, so I checked the code, but I didn't check fully. If normally also the address, the destination address is not inside of that multi-sig signing. So I signed. After signing 30 minutes later, then we got the emergency call that our cold Ethereum wallet is drained. Okay, so this is what happened. I will come back to the story, but I think I understand there's a lot of questions being asked right now. First of all, is we've identified that the hacked and the cold wallet that's being signed is the Ethereum cold wallet and their Safe wallet. No other cold wallet is affected. Our Bitcoin, which is our major reserve, is not affected, and our Bitcoin reserve does not use the Safe mechanism. However, we do have other wallets that's on Ethereum whether it's USDT or other ERC20 token that also uses Safe. For now, we are not touching those wallets. And from what we've seen so far, it's only the one we signed that's being compromised. From currently, what we've understand is that there could be multiple reasons how this happened. But before we go into this detail, I want to say that so the maximum damage that we have witnessed currently so far is the total amount of around 401,000 Ethereum that's been hacked. This is the affected amount. No other amount or no other balances is compromised. Bybit hot wallet is not compromised. Bybit warm wallet is not compromised. Is one of our Ethereum, well, the Ethereum cold wallet, which we rely on Safe, that was compromised, which I will get to the what happened. I think what might happen soon. Now, before we go there, I want to say that currently Bybit is still processing withdrawals. I will give you the latest update. We've experienced massive withdrawals since the last 2 hours, and we currently have about, as of maybe 10 minutes ago, 4,000 withdrawal pending. That's because we need to move liquidity into chains, okay? And also, some of these bigger amounts are undergoing the regular review by risk team and security team. And that's just regular platform process whenever a user requests a withdrawal to a destination. Some of them we're undergoing these. But I want to rest assure our community that the withdrawal currently is still open. And I believe for majority of our clients, your withdrawal has already been processed. Okay, so that's what's going on now. And next is that I think many clients will open up the floor. I'll get to some of the questions very soon. Some of the clients are asking, are my money safe? Yes, I want to guarantee that. Bybit is one-to-one pegged, meaning that we do a monthly proof of reserve, audited proof of reserve, meaning that all of the money is in the wallet, meaning that if even today, all of the Bybit client withdraw, we can give your withdrawals. With regard to the act amount, which is around 400,000 ETH, even the Bybit treasury, we can cover that. So no matter what, we will make sure all of the clients' money are safe. So your money is safe. Our withdrawal is still open. And some of the withdrawals might take a bit of time as we go through the regular checks. But we are aiming at processing all the withdrawals within a few hours. Okay, so I want to rest assured that. Luckily, it is a sad event, but luckily, it's only the Ethereum cold wallet that's compromised. So we are able to cover these with our treasury, if that's the case, worst case scenario. Okay. Okay, so I think a lot of people are asking, let's see, what are some of the other questions the clients have? Yeah, some of the clients says, if the funds are safe, why do I need to wait, right? Again, we've already processed around 70% of the withdrawals, and the peak withdrawal have passed. We are really processing the last bit. That's a typical processing time because we've experienced, we saw almost 100 times increase withdrawal amount than our regular times. So we are processing them, okay? Someone's asking who will cover the loss. We will try our best to chase the fund, and we also rely on your help or our partners' help. And then we will, of course, seek legal and also police support to recover this fund. But again, worst come to worst, our client's fund is not going to suffer. We will cover it with our company treasuries. Okay. Yeah. So I think these are some of the biggest questions that clients have. If your withdrawals are still on the way or under reviewing, please give us some time. We will get to your withdrawals basically within the hours. Okay, and all of the clients' withdrawals will be processed. Okay, it is an unfortunate event, but we are also seeing that a lot of the clients and our partners from all over the world are reaching out to me and my team, offer help. So thank you so much for all these kind gestures and all your help. And if we need your help, we will reach out for sure. Okay. In terms of the stolen amount, we do need the security team globally, if you can help us to track the ongoing, where the fund are going, where the fund is being flowing, and maybe we can find a way eventually to track them down, or it goes to a centralized exchange that can help us to locate these stolen fund. Okay. Yes. So some clients asking, will Bybit buy the missing gap of Ethereum to cover these lost? For immediate sake, we are currently reaching out to our partners to give us a bridge loan. So currently we're not buying, and even if we want to buy, it's too big of amount to be moving around. But we are getting help and support from our partners. We actually already secured almost 80% of the Ethereum that's been stolen as the bridge loan to give us that liquidity, to help us with the liquidity crunch, so we can pass this crucial period. Okay, so we are not buying ETH at the moment. We are relying on a bridge loan from our partners to help us. Okay, so this is some of the ongoing questions. Okay. Does it matter if you withdraw Bitcoin, USDT, or other tokens other than Ethereum? Oh no, it doesn't matter. Our other tokens are not affected. So even if you withdraw ETH, we are getting a bridge loan to help you to satisfy withdrawal. Rest assured that again, we can cover these stolen amount, and Bybit has always kept 1-to-1 to our clients' asset back to back. So even if we are experiencing a bank run, which we already witnessed in the previous 2 hours, it's not an issue. We have enough tokens to give to the clients for withdrawals. Okay. All right. So yeah. So maybe I go back to the incidents. Okay. Let's see. So I'm getting some of the latest update. We've also had a massive increase on our customer support channel. Currently, we have 120 people on queue waiting to be served. By the way, all of the Bybit staff is right awake right now, all hands on deck. All of our support, all of our withdrawal, all of our risk team, compliance team, everyone is up and to serve you, to answer any of the questions. And Bybit is here. So if you, and I'm here, I'm online. So if you need to speak to us, you can come to us, okay? It is a sad event that happened, but we want to make sure that our clients feel safe. And we are here, okay? Now we have 120 in the queue, but at maximum we had about a few thousand, but now it's been reducing, and we are servicing all of them, okay? Yeah, correct, okay. So, and currently we have about, I'm asking the team to give me give me a update on the withdrawal. So as the last update, we have about 3,500 withdrawal requests that's been waiting in the queue, but I think we are clearing them, okay? Okay. Yes. So we also see some of the withdrawals have been already approved, but through our hot wallet, there's some network congestions. So again, if you have withdrawal requests, please wait patiently. We'll get to you within a few hours, basically. Okay. There's a bit of congestions on the network also of the hot wallet. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Clients asking, does Bybit really have the money to cover the client the loss? Yes. So this is what I said already. Yes. In terms of total AUM, total clients asset, Bybit have about more than 20 billion, and this stolen Ethereum is around 1/20th, 1/25th of the total AUM. Okay. So we do have a lot of clients, and this and yeah. And currently, our security team is also running through all of the other cold wallet to make sure that it's not affected. Again, the only cold wallet that's been affected is the Ethereum cold wallet, which we did multi-sign it tonight. And what happened, so maybe I can go back to the story on what exactly happened, at least from the latest update that I have gotten, is that the hacker have managed to either somehow hack the UI of all of the signers' computer, so that although we saw it was the correct URL of the safe wallet, but maybe it was not. Or it could be, I'm just saying all the possibilities. I'm not accusing anything. It could be that the safe server was hacked, so it was sending this, but we don't know. We don't know. We are actually working very closely with the safe team to uncover what happened. Okay, and the latest update I got was that safe is also pausing their side of servicing to check what exactly happened. So we are checking on both sides. But from our side, we saw the correct UI, we saw the correct address, and then we signed it, right? So it could be all of the signers PC were hacked, and then the UI was completely staged. Uh, and what happened is the signing message was not to changing the address or the destination or the amount of this specific transfer that we approved. The hacker changed that transaction into upgrading or changing the safe smart contract logic, so that he gained control over the whole over that specific Ethereum Genesis safe, and so that he can transfer these funds out. So that's our current understanding. We have the team on full speed checking exactly what happened, and yeah, okay, yeah. So these are the I think that the some of the major questions people are asking. Yes, one of the users asking, have we received from other exchange and partners to help block the fund, if any? Yes, I think this really shows the strength of the industry. We've received pretty much from all the major exchange. I think Binance, MEXC, KuCoin, Gate, pretty much all the major players offering help to help with this thing. So deeply appreciate, and I think it really shows that when an incident like this happens, the industry gets together. So thank you very much for that. Okay. Bybit is clients asking, will Bybit any time suspend withdrawal or cancel withdrawal? We don't have the plan to suspend or cancel withdrawals at the moment. We are still receiving all the withdrawal requests, and in fact, 70% of them have been approved and processed. A lot of the network congestion is still there, so we're processing them as fast as we could. Okay. Yeah. Our Bybit product still working fine. Bybit card, yes. So I think all the product are still live. Are live. All of the Bybit services and product are not affected, and it is ongoing as usual. Okay. P2P is still working. Yes. Okay, and a lot of clients asking, are we gonna buy Ethereum? Again, if you missed that part, we are getting a bridge loan from our partners to solve the liquidity crunch, and so that we are not currently buying any tokens out in the market. Okay. A client's asking, when was the Bybit reserve last audited? I believe was last month. We do this monthly, and it's audited. So all of the Bybit reserve is audited. And if you go to Google and search for Bybit proof of reserve, you'll see it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Okay, I think I've answered most of the questions. I will go offline now. I need to get more updates of the incidents. And if there's more update, I'll open up another live stream. But before that, we'll keep this one as a record, and then we can keep playing these things. Okay. So maybe Shunyet. Actually, why not? Yeah, I will get Shunyet, who is our head of derivatives, online to answer some of the questions I already answered. So maybe Shunyet can answer as well for the new joiners. Okay. And then I will get the more updates on the front line. Okay. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Thank you. Ben's going to be busy. We're going to make some decisions on, and right now I think there's been a few questions that have been asked, and I'll try to answer them as I know. I think, we discovered this about 2 hours ago. It affected our Ethereum cold wallet. So those assets have been taken. Some people have asked, why is the cold wallet? We're still investigating. And one of the things I think we always want to keep making clear is that, our treasury can cover all the funds lost. So that's not going to be an issue. I think the other thing a lot of people are asking is, why are my withdrawals blocked? Why is it taking so long? So I'm going to be honest here. It's 100 times where you're getting through, and working through them. It is becoming a manual approval process for some of it, and we're prioritizing, I think, our retail clients, and then VIP clients, and then institutions. So it is going through, and you could see that in the chain. I think let's see what other questions we have. And I think Ben mentioned that it will be 1 for 1. There is people have been asking about, will we be buying back the Ethereum that was stolen? So right now, I think we're working with our partners to get a bridge loan, and then we're gonna, once we get enough, we'll potentially open up that ability to withdraw Ethereum. Right now, that is not available. So you cannot withdraw with Ethereum from our system right now. So please patient there. Do we have any clue where the hack came from? I think we're still investigating, and we're finding out. If we get any more information, I'll try to alert the group. Let's see. What measures are you taking to prevent this from happening again? I think, we don't want to say this, but other exchanges have been hacked in the past. We actually, I think, have made the procedure internally quite sophisticated, and we're, following the most, I guess, common secure internal practice. I think we're going to have a big internal review later to see what actually happened. And of course, we're working with our security partner to find out what happened. So I think there's been a lot of questions. There are some products that are Bybit, and that are sort of exclusive to Bybit. I do. Some people have asked, things have depegged, and then they've come back. Our market makers have come back. I think one of our products is very popular, BB Soul. depegged, and now market makers have come back. I think there's other product partners that have come back, and the market makers are coming back. Let's see. And I think there's questions, that keep asking about, is Bybit backed one-to-one? Right now, your assets are safe. Our treasury does cover, all the outstanding assets that are from our clients. But Ethereum, as we said, we have a bridge loan, and the decision right now, a trading decision as to what we will do, to cover the ETH exposure, we don't know. I think we're going to have an internal management meeting to see what is the best course of action, because there is a possibility that we can recover some of the assets, and many of our partners at other exchanges. And I think at times like this, I'm actually quite happy I'm in this industry. All of my counterparts at other exchanges are very understanding, and they've all gave it words like, "Hey, you'll get through this. This has happened before. We support Bybit. You are a good exchange." A lot of our employees are all very supportive, and we believe we'll get through this as a matter of time. And I think just please be patient. So there's a question, the size of Bybit's treasury. Uh, I think, though this is honest, is that so the treasury part of it is what is an insurance fund, and then there's a lot of assets that's I think the proper answer is owned by the partners in the firm, and they keep all their assets in the firm. I'm not sure how we're going to decide, but the treasury does cover for it, and by a big margin. I mean, Bybit has been around for many years, and we do have enough retained earnings to take care of this. So I think we do have some institutional clients asking uh, about price differences versus other exchanges. I think this is quite common when withdrawals are delayed. I The pricing is harder for people who do uh, sort of cross-exchange arb. So usually we rely on our, market-making partners to make sure the prices are always the same across exchanges. And right now, because of the withdrawals, some of the things have been manually done. So we apologize, but prices will be slightly different from other exchanges for the time being. That's probably less true for the derivatives because a lot of that is based on index prices elsewhere, but the funding fees will also be slightly different. Is there any chance for getting back the stolen funds? Actually, that's a very quick question. I think the funds that we're taking were actually quite large. So we do feel like, you really can't change that amount of assets very easily. All the liquidity for exchanging assets and for real use will always be on a CEX, right? That's why people come to large exchanges like Bybit. So I think one question is how many users are affected? I mean, to be honest, right now, everyone is affected, right? I think, some of our retail clients who are a little nervous have been able to withdraw their funds. But especially Ethereum holders right now are especially affected because, Ethereum might not trade at the most an accurate price right now. And withdrawing Ethereum right now is going to be difficult. And like I said, we're getting a bridge loan, and we've resolved that. I think there's a question about other chains. Uh, I think Solana withdrawals should be okay. And I think there's a few questions about bank runs. And this happens to all exchanges after a bank run. There's going to be a withdrawal of assets, and I think usually it comes from the smaller clients first, and our big partners usually do maintain their assets here? So I think there's also a question is why do we need a bridge loan? Uh, so our reserves and treasury are very different than what was hacked, right? If you look at it, the asset that was hacked was Ethereum only. So when we're saying that your assets are backed one to one, is that our treasury has more than enough reserves to cover the Ethereum notional amount, but we don't have enough Ethereum right now. So what does that mean? If you're thinking, I see some people on Twitter is like, oh, Bybit needs to buy huge amounts of Ethereum. I don't think that might be the case. I think we're going to have to discuss internally what the best course of action is. Of course, we're going to compensate our customers, and your Bybit card P2P is still working. I think there's a question about the ETH transfer. It's quite common for us in the Treasury Department to move from cold wallet to hot wallet, and I think our security team is still looking into the incident to see what exactly happened. And I'm going to be stepping away for 2 minutes. I need to approve. Hi, I'm back, everyone. I do want to mention one thing. You know, I have two roles at Bybit. One is the head of derivatives, and the other is the head of institutional sales. I know we have a lot of institutional clients who are contacting me right now. I'm usually in other groups right now. I'm in the live stream, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to return all your messages. People have been calling me, some with very supportive messages, especially from our market makers and others in the industry. I deeply appreciate that. But if you can, please, contact the associated relationship managers at Bifit to resolve the issues right now. We are working through them. I apologize. It's funny because I used to work at a market maker myself, and I've been through a few sleepless nights. And the exchanges that we partner with are, all still very strong. Bybit has the trust of industry, and many of our competitors have also, gone through instances like this without and survived. And we definitely are the same here. I'd like to see if there's any other questions I could try to answer. So I think there's a lot of people. I think one thing I'll start again is that people who haven't seen the live stream, I'll rehash some of the questions that might have been asked, and also I'll answer some of the interesting questions. So one thing is that we want to reiterate that your funds are safe. We have our treasury. It has more than enough coverage for the assets that were stolen. The asset that was stolen was Ethereum. It was from Ethereum from our cold wallet. We discovered this 3 hours ago. We are still looking to understand what happened with our security team, internal and external, and also to understand if it could have been a hack across multiple computers, or the service we're using might have problems. And one of the questions that people keep asking, and please don't speculate on this. Right now, Bybit, our ETH were stolen, and the question that everyone wants to ask is an interesting question: is are we going to buy back the Ethereum? The answer now is that we've actually working with our partners to give a bridge loan, so we could cover the withdrawals of Ethereum, and so that we could fulfill the requests. Usually I know there's every time there's a hack, people withdraw amounts to feel a little safer. We understand that, and it's slowly getting processed. So I think the queue is getting shorter and shorter, and we prioritize, as I said earlier, retail first, VIPs, and then institutions. So you will see on chain that withdrawals are getting processed. I think I have a question about how will Bybit minimize market impact of the stolen tokens? Well, I mean, to trade that amount of assets, even in a large CEX, is going to be difficult. We can't stop them from selling, but they will have a tough time depositing their assets on a large exchange. And our exchange partners are, and when we say partners, actually, a lot of times it's our competitors. So it's a frenemy kind of concept. And we know that when other exchanges were hacked, we were also very helpful for them, and now they're actually very helpful for us. Many of them have reached out. Like I said, my counterparties at other exchanges have reached out with very nice messages. And I think uh, there's a question about how do you plan to change the safe practice? So anytime there's an incident at Bybit, we go through a very long review process and see, what we could do. I think once we review this incident, I think we'll publish and explain to everyone what the issue was. I think, Bybit believes in transparency of what has happened. And I think, unless we're giving away secrets, I think we will also explain the process in a way that's also transparent of how we were going to change this. I think some people have also because a lot of the trading of why exchanges, the tokens and prices for our perps and our spot is similar across exchanges is the wonderful help of our market makers who do cross exchange arbitrage because of the backlog and withdrawals. Um, the pricing on our exchange can be different from other exchanges right now, and that's true of spot and of perps. There's a question is that would you be working with custody providers and whitelisted wallets for such transfer in the future? We actually do have a lot of safeguards similar to this already, and we do work with custody solutions right now. And this is for some of our clients who use custody solutions trade on Bybit. I think this is a very interesting test to see what happens. But either they contacted us, I think everything is safe. And our procedures, we're going to go through them and see what is the best way to do this going forward. Yes. So someone mentioned this seems to be a very sophisticated hack. Yes, we do use multi-sig hardware, and it's multi-signer. So we're trying to get into uh, trying to find out the answer. So there's an interesting question about Bybit Treasury. So Bybit Treasury, a lot of it is the partners' assets and retained earnings of Bybit. Should we disclose it? I think right now we always disclose, through proof of reserve monthly, all the assets on our exchange, and through the Merkle True proof of reserve, most of our users can understand and see that their assets are on an exchange. I'm not sure if we're going to disclose what's in our treasury. Usually, I think we have disclosed to certain counterparties the size of the treasury, but not what's in the treasury. Okay, so team, I know I have to every once in a while hop on and off, and Ben will also come back on. In my job is I need to actually click a few buttons to make sure our institutional clients are taken care of. So I'll come back in a few minutes. I think I'll be back at 2:30, and if Ben isn't back by then, I'll come back and answer questions, rehash the same answers if possible. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, okay, okay. No, it's fine. We move on. Uh,
Hello, everyone. We are back live. Okay, sound check. We're good. Okay, thank you guys for stay tuned. It's been almost 2 hours, I think. Or actually, a little more than 1 hour of our live stream. I think we still have quite a bit of people online want to hear the latest updates. So thanks for watching as this event unfolding. Again, I'm Ben. I'm the CEO and the co-founder of Bybit. I'm here to give you the latest update of the Ethereum cold wallet hack of Bybit. As far as we know, this could be the largest hack in the history of our industry. Um, for those of you who are just joining and did not get the previous update, I will give you a overall rundown. First of all, for our users, please rest assured that your funds are safe. What happened was one of the the Bybit, we use warm wallet system, we use hot wallet, which is automated, warm wallet, and then a cold wallet. For the cold wallet, we use a multi-sig that requires multiple signers to sign the transaction to transfer that into our warm wallet. And our Ethereum cold wallet was compromised or hacked about 3 hours ago, 3-4 hours ago. The reason of the hack, it was could be a UI problem, could be due to multiple reasons. But here I want to rest assured that for clients, all of the users of Bybit, your money is safe. Your fund is one-to-one backed. We have monthly proof of reserves that gives you the look of where all the fund is. Bybit have overall 20 billion in clients' asset. and this counts about 1/20th of the overall asset. Even with this money, if we are unfortunate cannot recuperate any of these money, the Bybit exchange will cover it through our treasury so that all users' fund will be covered. Okay. The second question most users care about is withdrawal. Currently, withdrawals are still open. BTC, all the withdrawals are not affected. Understand that it is our Ethereum cold wallet that was hacked. So we are experiencing a liquidity crunch on the Ethereum withdrawal, meaning that a lot of the Ethereums that were users' fund was taken by the hacker. Overall, around 400,000 Ethereum, which is about $1.5 billion. However, we are getting a bridge loan from our partners, and we are working on that. So once the bridge loan is in, all of the Ethereum withdrawals will be completely open. Currently, we still have some pending Ethereum withdrawals, but all the other withdrawals we are processing as normal. We've experienced a massive withdrawal, or you could call it a bank run, about 3 hours ago up until now, but we have passed the peak, and most of withdrawal have been processed. Okay, so if you have large amount of Ethereum, we are getting that liquidity. We are not buying the liquidity. We're not buying the Ethereum off the market at the moment. We're getting a bridge loan. And as a company, a lot of our asset, the Bybit treasury, is not in Ethereum, is in Bitcoin, stable coins, and other measurements. So we will use that as a collateral to get the bridge loan of the 400,000 so that you can do the withdrawals. But rest assured that we want to be able to give all of your withdrawals if you choose to do so. Okay, so all Bybit staff is currently on deck. You have my team, my support team, my frontline, everyone is on deck. So if you have questions, you can reach out. We're here to answer any questions that you might have. Okay. Again, it's a difficult time, and I also want to take this chance to thank the partners and the clients that offer help. Thank you very much. It's much needed. And we do see a lot of the security company is helping us to trace the fund as well. So we will rely on that. The latest update is that we have filed a police report, and also one of the urgent matter now is we are talking to the partners for the bridge loan, and I think it's coming in very soon. So this is part. And then for the majority of withdrawal has been processed. Some of the Ethereum withdrawals is pending due to this liquidity crunch, but we are processing it. But rest assured, we do have the asset to cover it. It's just that liquidity on Ethereum is not there at the moment, but we're getting it. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is we want to be fully transparent as this event unfold, and be transparent to the community and to our clients, give you the latest update, letting you know what's happening. But Bybit is here to stay. We are not going to back down even after this event. We're here to answer any of the questions. Okay. Some of the clients asking, is my money affected? Am I gonna suffer a loss? The answer is no. Bybit again is one-to-one packed. All of the clients can withdraw and will be able to withdraw. And this is where we are today. Okay. Do we have more development on the hack? Currently, no. I think a safe team, our security team, and multiple external helping security team, forensic team is helping us to discover what happened and how did this hack happen. So when we have more story on that, we will give you the update. Okay. It's USDT withdraw suspended? No, we have actually abundant of USDT. USDT is completely open. You can still withdraw. So we're not posing any withdrawals. Okay. Clients are seeing some price difference between Bybit and other exchanges. That's correct, because we assume some of the clients are selling their asset and want to exchange into stable coins or other tokens. And so I think this happens whenever a hack event happens during exchange. But the price will be normalized after some time. And we're expecting it to be happen quite soon. Okay. Is this the first time that Bybit has been hacked? Yes, it's the first time, and unfortunately, is one of the largest as well in the industry, if not the largest. So this is unfortunate. Clients asking, one of the clients asking, I mentioned that the loss will be covered by the company, treasury. Is it cash or coin? Yes, a majority of our treasury is in token, but it's just not all in your ETH or Ethereum. This is why we're seeing a liquidity crunch on the Ethereum tokens. But we're able to use other collaterals such as Bitcoin, stablecoin, to get a bridge loan and to help with the withdrawal requests. Okay. Clients are suggesting we look into multi-sig solutions. Well, one of the interesting fact is that we are currently talking to multiple partners who are willing to give us a bridge loan, but their asset is also in safe. As you know, safe is currently down for maintenance to check if they've been compromised or we've been compromised, and this is why some of these partners cannot give us a bridge loan even if they want to, because their money is also in safe multi-sig. But we're solving this as we speak. There's multiple ways to maneuver it. We're working closely with the safe team to solve this. Okay. Clients asking, this seems like a sophisticated scam. And if we're considering moving to hard wallet, yes, I think after the full examination of the whole incident and event, we'll come out with a full transparent security report on what happened, at what time, which action happened, and then what is the future amendment to our safety procedures, and also hopefully this will help no other victim will happen in this way. I don't think this is something we want to see ever happening again to anyone in the industry. Okay. Some clients is asking, can I still deposit money into Bybit? Yes, all of the feature and functions and products are still working. It's just that one of our Ethereum cold wallet is compromised in a way that when we sign the transaction of that specific transaction to transfer money from cold wallet to warm wallet, the hacker, we believe, replaced that message into a changing the smart contract of the wallet. Therefore, he gained control. This wouldn't happen on Ethereum. I mean, on Bitcoin, because it's not a smart contract multi-sig type of structure. Okay. Clients asking, what is the percentage of Ethereum that was stolen compared to all the AUM? I believe it was around 70%. We normally keep 60 to 70% in the cold wallet, and I believe this was the amount. Good suggestion. One of the clients saying that maybe considering diversify the fund into multiple cold wallets, so that we don't end up draining one of them. That should for sure is one of the lessons learned. And definitely is one of the things we will implement. Okay. Some clients asking, this is scary. Please let us know how this can be avoided. Again, we will come up with a full incident report and a security report on what happened. How can we do better, and how can we prevent it from in the future? Okay. Cool. So I think I've given the quick update. I'm gonna go back and get more update from the team I'm gonna let Shunyet come up again to answer a few more questions. And then both of us will go offline to get more updates. And then if there's any update, we'll come back to you on this live stream. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Hi, I'm going to introduce myself again. I'm Shunyet, Bybit's head of derivatives and institutional sales. I think I want to correct a statement I made earlier. I said, that everyone is affected. I think, yes, there's been delays and everyone, might have been affected by that. But it's like what Ben reiterated earlier, it's only our ETH cold wallet that was compromised. So, and we are prioritizing our withdrawals with retail clients first and then going to institutional. I know there's been institutional clients who are being contacting me, and I apologize, I can't respond due to the flow. And if you can, please contact the group. And we are prioritizing retail first, but we will go through the manual procedure and approve everything for institutional. So please have full confidence. I think Ben mentioned earlier, there's a few things that, especially with Ethereum withdrawals, will take a bit longer. And I think there's a comment, as I used to be a market maker, prices are slightly different, and it'll probably be a little different Ethereum for a little bit longer, as market makers have tough time moving assets out. But although I've noticed that a lot of the Bybit exclusive tokens are actually now back to regular pricing. I think BB Sol is now back to normal. Before it was trading a bit discount. So things are getting back to normal, so that's good. Let's see if there's any new questions I could answer. There's an interesting question. Is like, what is the collateral for the bridge loan? I think Ben mentioned earlier is that Bybit's treasury is mostly Bitcoin and stable coins. This sort of makes sense if you think long-term. Bybit was a proprietary, not proprietary, a perpetual exchange initially, and most of our profits and commissions paid by our clients was in stablecoins. So our treasury is mostly in stablecoins. How is Bybit ensuring liquidity and user funds safe? I think we mentioned this earlier. Your funds are safe. It's just the Ethereum assets right now from the cold wallet that's missing, and of course, we're getting the bridge loan to make sure that all of our users, starting from retail, can get access to their assets. And in liquidity, I think the liquidity question, how is Bybit ensuring liquidity? I think our market makers have all stepped out and said they're helping. I could see that already. So other than the Ethereum asset, I see many things are actually now much closer to what it is on other exchanges. I've experienced as a market maker a few hacks before, and every time doing a hack as one of the mechanisms for making sure prices are equal across exchanges is the ability to withdraw and deposit access. So you can deposit assets, but like we said earlier, Ethereum withdrawals are taking time. And I just want to, there's a lot of speculation on X, formerly known as Twitter. Are we going to buy the Ethereum? No, we're not buying Ethereum. We're getting a bridge loan to solve the withdrawals. So, and we will try to work with the police and our partners to recover the assets, and we'll internally decide what we'll do later. And I think there was other questions about Bybit reserves being audited. So we do monthly proof of reserve. I think we'll internally decide. Maybe we'll do one a little bit faster this time, closer to this incident. And the other cold wallets are not affected. So I think just want to reiterate this many times, is only the Ethereum cold wallet that was hacked. people are asking, is it safe to use now? So I think a lot of our retail customers are able to withdraw assets. I would say, to be honest here, I think everything should be back to normal except for Ethereum pricing. So I would, if you are trading Ethereum related products, right now the pricing might be a little off. But I looked around and I looked, the other assets are actually looking better now. There's a question about what measures are done to find the hackers. So we have contacted the authorities, and they're helping with us. We work closely with many authorities, and into with cybercrime, and this is something, and we've collaborated in the past, and we have a good relationship with them. And there was a question about P2P trading. Like we said earlier, all the other services are working, including credit card and deposits. There's a question about a risk in accessing Bybit's site. If you go to our official website, which is bybit.com, that site is still, the de facto site for accessing, and also, your app on your Android or iOS Apple device will still definitely be safe. And I think I'm hearing good news that most of our the delay from many of our retail customers have been lowered drastically. And like I said, for many of our institutional clients, please reach out to your relationship manager instead of me directly. We'll try to resolve the issues with withdrawals. And I think I'll be taking a break for about 5 minutes, and I'll come right back and see if there's any new questions. And I'll rehash what Ben said earlier. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Shunyet. I am Bybit's head of derivative and institutional sales. For those who are just tuned in, I want to sort of give a recap and also clarify some things that were out there. I think I think the clarification will be easier. I do see, I think posts on X and formerly known as Twitter about a comment I made earlier that everyone was affected. I believe that comment was the experience of withdrawals have been delayed. There has been backed up. We had unprecedented volume in terms of withdrawals, which we've been handling. I believe the queue is now very short. And even the backlog for our VIP client waiting times are now in single digits. So I do want to clarify once again that, right now, the only our cold wallet for Ethereum was hacked, and all the other assets are safe. Retail withdrawals are proceeding normally, and so please don't take this with any other type of FUD. The people that are still affected right now are some of our institutional clients, because a lot of that needs manual approval, and also clients who have Ethereum assets. I think Ben mentioned earlier that with Ethereum, we're getting a bridge loan from our partners to cover the withdrawals. And I think the most important thing everyone cares about is that, are your assets safe, and is everything backed up one-to-one? And the answer is yes. For the missing Ethereum assets, our treasury more than covers the assets, and our clients will be able to take their assets, and your assets are safe at Bybit. I think I want to mention that I'm looking at the markets, and our prices are back in line with many other exchanges except for Ethereum. So that's very good news. All the other facilities at Bybit, including Bybit Card, deposits, and most withdrawals except for Ethereum are working. Let's see. I'd like to see if there's any questions I could answer. So there was a talk about our market makers leaving Bybit, and this is no. Actually, many of our market makers have reached out, and with very kind words of support. Our competitors have also reached out. Many of our partners have reached out. I think due to the backlog in terms of withdrawals, it is sometimes more difficult market makers to make markets. You need that fluidity in the withdrawals for that to happen. But I think if you could see, this has come back. The markets are priced in for many of our tokens in line with the rest of the market. And I think I'll go back to some of the more popular questions. One of the most popular question was, are we going to buy Ethereum in the market? And Ben mentioned earlier, we're actually getting a bridge loan to fill the the withdrawals from the exchange, and we do not know what we're going to do in terms of being short Ethereum versus another asset. This will be a management decision we'll talk about later. There is a possibility, as we're working with authorities and potentially recovering all or partial part of the assets. So don't want to affect Ethereum prices, because I think that's what everyone's talking about right now. And I think this has happened almost 4 hours ago. And if we get more information, we'll share it. As everyone knows, at Bybit, we believe in transparency. This time it is, we're not sure what happened, if it was a combination of our computers getting hacked, or if there's one of our system providers that might have had some issues. So we believe in complete transparency. Once we get more details, we will share with the community.